Belle Tress recently released the 12 new styles in the International City Collection. I've already reviewed 6 of the styles, but today I've got 4 more to show you. I'd like to thank Shirley's Wig Shop for providing these 4 styles for me so I could review them for you. The links to each of these will be listed down below for you in the description box. In the International City Collection, they have it's the same caps as we find on all the other city collections: New York, California, British, all of, I can't remember them all. Anyway, we have a weft cap, an extended lace front, extended nape, Velcro adjusters, and we have either a center part or a left part. The one that I'm wearing right now is Chicago. Chicago has a left mono part, very low density and no permatease whatsoever. So far, none of these from the International City Collection have any permatease at all, and they have relatively low density. Some quite low density. This Chicago is in Mocha Maple Brown. The color Mocha Maple Brown, we have a blend of dark brown, medium brown. We have highlights in strawberry and in light auburn. This is a non-rooted color. I'll show you the lace front. On Chicago, we have sides between 9 and 13.5 inches. The overall length on Chicago is 15 inches, and we have a side bang of 7 inches. The weight is under 4 ounces. It's 3.7 ounces. When I looked at some of these styles, they just seem so similar to me. This is very similar to Park Avenue. The difference is that Park Avenue is shorter. Just not by much, but it is a little bit shorter than Chicago, and Chicago has quite a bit of layers. If you like layers, if you like that, I don't know, what was it, 70s look, you'll probably like it. Very shattered, very casual. I think I really like this style, honestly. I just took it out of the box, but just from what I can see, it's not a face flopper. I think it's perfect. It's also similar to Modena from the City Collections. The difference is that Chicago has a left part and Modena has a center part. I believe that Modena is a little bit shorter as well. With Kennedy from the Icons collection, it's going to have similar measurements, but we have a different curl pattern. The curls are more defined. While here, as you can see, it's very loose. It's just like a layered style, or it is a layered style. Vancouver is also very similar. I really had to look deep into the measurements, because when I saw Chicago and I saw Vancouver, they just seem so similar to me. The difference is really that Vancouver is slightly shorter and it has some shorter layers. But Park Avenue, Vancouver, Chicago, they're very, very similar styles. And if one isn't available, you might want to take a look at the other, because it's the same colors that are available. And honestly, the difference is minimal, with the exception of Park Avenue, which is quite a bit shorter than Chicago is. If we want to look at other brands, Aerie from Estetica is also a similar style. It's shorter. It's regular synthetic fibers, if that's what you prefer. It also has permatease, and it has higher density than what we find on Chicago. But if you like Aerie and you just want something maybe a little bit longer, less permatease or no permatease, and a lighter or a lower density, then you probably like Chicago. This is Lisbon in Milkshake Blonde R. When I first looked at Lisbon and Santiago, I thought, wow, those are really similar. I had to look carefully, but I'm going to tell you what the differences are. The difference really between Santiago and Lisbon is that Lisbon has its very, very loose waves. I think I forgot to mention at the beginning that the fit on this international city is the same as all the rest of the city collection. These run on the larger end of average. I have a 21.5-inch circumference, and I had to cinch them in all the way to the center. Lisbon has sides of 9 to 17 inches, so we have lots of layers. The overall is 12 to 19 inches, so at the longest part, we have 19 inches. Very long piece, and it weighs just 5.2 ounces, which is very light for a piece this long. It's about an inch longer than Santiago, and I'll put Santiago on in just a moment so you could see it. The front on Lisbon is probably about 8 inches. I have Lisbon and Milkshake Blonde R. This is a blend of a very light sandy brown, an ash blonde, and a hint of platinum blonde with a medium brown root. Definitely a cool color. Really pretty style if you're looking for a lower density, no permatease style that's long that you can wear back in a ponytail. You want to tuck it, you can tuck it, you could wear it, in a ponytail very easily because of the low density. Wear it in a half up and half down, or have it set in an updo if that's your preference. I know that for me at my age, at 67, sometimes I really don't want to wear such long pieces, but I like to have them because I like to make a messy bun, or I like to make a ponytail, or wear it in a half up, half down. I just think they're fun. All right, let me show you the lace front on Milkshake Blonde. Beautiful, beautiful lace front, as we always see on Belle Tress. All right, let's go to Santiago so you could see the difference between Lisbon and Santiago, because honestly, those stock photos just look so similar to me that it wasn't until I was recording the outside videos for the color that's when I noticed the differences between them. And this is Santiago in Mocha Maple Brown. With Mocha Maple Brown, we don't have a root. We have a blend of medium and dark brown, and it is highlighted with strawberry and light auburn. Really beautiful, warm color. With Santiago, as you can see from the stock photos, it appears very similar to Lisbon. The difference is that the waves are going to be a little bit more defined on Santiago than what we just saw on Lisbon, which is very, very, very loose waves. Also, the front on Santiago is going to be shorter. We have these very shorter pieces. So if you prefer face framing layers, and you want a more defined curl, you'll probably like Santiago better. The sides are 6 to 17 inches, and the overall is 11 to 19 inches. It also weighs a little bit less. It's 4.9 ounces, and that could very well be because Lisbon is probably longer by about an inch, no more than that. And beautiful lace front. Similar styles to Santiago would be Vamp from Main Attraction if you want regular synthetic fibers, Milano from Belle Tress, or Campbell from Belle Tress, Verona or Orchid from Estetica, Chacarado, I believe it's now discontinued, from the Cafe Collection, Rachel from John Renault, Statement Style from Raquel Welch, and Diva from Ellen Villa. These are all similar styles, depending if you want regular synthetic or if you want heat-friendly fibers, or perhaps it's usually because of the colors, because they're obviously all different brands, so the colors available will be different from one to the other. But if you like one but don't care for the color story in that brand, you could look at one of the other ones and they'll all be quite similar. And that applies also to the type of fibers. With Santiago, if you prefer volume, if you like permatease, just as we find with the other International City collection, there is no permatease. You may want to consider looking at another style, perhaps one of the ones from either Estetica or John Renault or Raquel Welch. Those will all have permatease, especially at the crown, so if you like a little bit of height, because it's not going to be found on any of these. But if you're a no permatease girl like I am and you prefer a lower density, then definitely take a look at Santiago. You could wear it back in a ponytail because of the low density. You could wear it up in an updo. You could wear it in a half up and half down. There's so many possibilities. Just wear it up in a messy bun. If you just love long hair and feel like, okay, yeah, long hair really doesn't look good on me, well, that's okay. I don't think it looks that good on me either. But I like to have it and then just treat myself with long hair and just wear it up in a messy bun. And the last one that I have for you is Paris, and I have it in Raw Sugar Blonde. Raw Sugar Blonde, unlike Milkshake Blonde, this is a warm blonde. We have a blend of a neutral light blonde, honey blonde, a pale golden blonde, and some light brown lowlights with a medium brown root. Even though we do have a bang here, the bang is 4 inches. We also have the extended lace front. So if you wanted to kind of move it over to the side, you can do that and wear it over to the side. You can train the fibers off the face. Also very low density, no permatease whatsoever, can be worn in a ponytail, half up and half down, whatever you prefer. This is the longest style in the International City collection. The overall length is 16 inches to 20 inches. However, we do have some layering on the sides between 14 and 17 and a half inches. This is a stick straight style. There are no waves, no loose waves, nothing like that. This is, I looked to see what similar styles to Paris I could find, and the ones that came the closest were Stevie from Amore, Robin from Norrico, and those are regular synthetic fibers, and Cavalli from the Belle Tress Luxe SE collection. So if you like a full mono top instead of the center part as we have on Paris, then I would say take a look at Cavalli. And I'm going to tell you, I was really surprised with these with bangs. I had tremendous difficulty with the styles with bangs in the Cafe collection when they first launched, but I have not had any problem with these whatsoever. This is really long on me and it's bothering the heck out of me. Okay, much better. Yeah, my forehead is only 2.5 inches. What can I tell you? A 4-inch bang is very long on me. All right, let me show it to you on all sides. Definitely a long piece. But you know, I am not the designer of any of these. I am just here to show it to you because many viewers prefer longer styles and many viewers prefer a shorter style. So it's just a matter of preference. One is not better than the other. I just like to show it all so you have an idea and know what the differences could be between styles. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you spending this time with me. I hope you're all having a fantastic day and I will see you next time. Bye.